Dad. Dad. What are you doing?
What? What?
What are you doing?
So look what I'm doing. I'm doing shipping. I was watching Netflix and Christmas. Why?
Looks like you're sleeping. You're telling me you're busy. Busy snoring, cutting wood there.
What are you talking about? I did I'm all caught up. I did like 60 packages. What time is it?
It's around midnight, and you're not done.
What are you talking about?
You got 18 new orders and several messages asking about where their shipment is.
Oh no, really? Uh, oh wait a minute. Hold up. Oh, you just gave me an idea. I'm gonna do a video on shipping delays. Where's my glasses? Oh, right here. Okay. The one's ready so I can get them out shipped. So.
When are you gonna put the ornaments on the tree?
Oh yeah. They're in that box. That box. They're in that box marked, not the Death Pal box, marked the ornaments. I gotta find them.
And why is there tape in your hair?
Oh, alright. Must have. Alright, well let's get into getting this stuff. Thanks for waking me up. $10? About $5.
Okay, here we're at the post office and we're loading up the cart with packages. And you can see here I got scan sheets ready. Don't want to flash them too much, put too much information out there as far as people's personal. But you can see we're filling this up. And this is just, and we just dropped off 26 packages to UPS and stuff. So, you know, this is part of the process of dropping these off. Is that everything? See here, they have a stop. They don't want us to go in there. So we gave them the scan sheets. Let's see what's going to happen. That's our cart right there. Okay, as you can see, we're actually getting a little snow already. We're supposed to get like 2 feet of snow in like 2 days. So really trying to make sure that we're caught up on packages, which I'm going to dig a little bit more into. We're at the post office that is 5 miles away because they have more help here and they have a back dock and stuff like that. So we just dropped off. Hold this a second. Like this. Just count 45, 48, 54, 60, 63 packages with the scan sheets at the post office. So everybody, you can sense the tension that everybody's busy and they're a little testy. So we're going to dig deeper into this and explain a little bit what we do as far as our shipping and our practices and policies that we have implemented and stuff like that. So we'll be back. Okay, guys, I'm back. It's Patdees. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. This is actually day 2. What I've done, and I wanted to kind of fully give you, you know, of my, you know, how I do shipping and stuff like that. And actually, last night is the first in probably a couple days that I was 100% caught up between eBay, Amazon, and I participate in online auctions usually once or twice a month, so all those shipments are caught up too. So I'm going to log into my Amazon Seller Central account, and as you can see that, I mean, obviously I'm doing a lot of merchant fulfilled, so I do it directly from my home. I mean, some people have a warehouse. It all depends how much you're doing and stuff like that, but anybody who's watching, really, you know, I am a third-party seller, so I buy a lot of stuff wholesale, retail arbitrage, you know, different ways of purchasing it and closeouts and things like that. And I sell on Amazon, eBay, and I do online auctions. I really don't do much Facebook Marketplace. See, already today I have 3 buyer messages, and what I want to do is kind of share with you some of the messages that I'm getting. Like here, for example, here's someone that bought something on November 29th, and it was shipped. The thing is with Amazon, they give you 2 or 3 days to actually ship the item, unless someone pays extra for shipping, and then you pay, obviously for faster shipping. Now, this was a book, and this is what I wanted to talk about. Media mail typically takes, I'm here in Pennsylvania, this should have been there in a week, and it was shipped out on November 28th, and they ordered, basically the same day they ordered, I shipped it out. Now, I typically ship Monday through Saturday. UPS I do, and US Postal Service I do, and FedEx actually. Before all this stuff was going on with the delay in shipping, I would say probably 95% of my stuff was going USPS, and it was probably a mix of 50-50 priority, 50 at first class. Well, I mean, I say that, but then some weeks it could be 10-15% media and stuff like that. But I'm looking at in the system. Here's a person and here's the message that they sent me. Could you please give me a refund? I was able to get the same product somewhere else, and I did not have to wait. Which I understand. I mean, it's the 28th. It's been 3 weeks. They should have had it already. But what is my recourse now? When I ship all my stuff through Amazon, I pay insurance, and obviously I want to be fulfilled as far as that. Now, what's going to happen is that person's going to get that product eventually, and we don't give we can give the refund, but the thing is, if we give the refund, and then how are we protected by Amazon that we paid the insurance? They could say, well, you should have waited, so I kind of don't like the way Amazon kind of handles it. They should have that, some sort of protocol that if someone doesn't get a product by a certain time, that automatically you are protected by the insurance, and So I'm gonna respond to them, and we'll have to wait. I fully understand. And what I'm doing is I'm sending all the tracking. I copied and pasted all the tracking information. Here's the thing. The tracking has not been updated in 11 days. It seems that everything that was shipped out Black Friday weekend is missing or lost somewhere. I fully understand. As you can see, tracking hasn't been updated for 11 days. To get a refund, you need to file a claim with Amazon. And the reason I say that, I mean, I could obviously go in and give them the refund, but how am I protected then? Then I'm out the money, and Amazon doesn't have to pay me. So basically, my argument would be with Amazon is, hey, it's a lost package. You refund them the money, because that's how it works. They are paid themselves, and then once I don't even get my money right away, and that's the way. If anyone doesn't understand how Amazon works, is a lot of times you're waiting 2 or 3 weeks for your money. And let's say I have $2,000 coming to me. In the next week, I have $2,000 worth of sales, and $500 of it is shipping cost. That $2,000 I don't get anymore. It comes, that $500 in shipping that I had to pay comes off the draw that I was supposed to get, even though the customer has, in a sense, paid the item and stuff, and or paid for shipping. Now, 99% of my stuff I include shipping with the so if it's listed at $30, it's with free shipping. Well, yeah, it's built into the price. Um, People always assume that shipping is free. Obviously, it's not. It's not even free for Amazon. That's why they charge Prime. The deal that they get with UPS and USPS and all that is just tremendous because of the amount of volume that they're doing. So let me finish. To get a refund, you need to file a claim with Amazon. Many packages are lost that were shipped that week, and I suspect due to COVID that they are short-handed. I'm hoping that if we get negative feedback, sorry, and thank you. So that's how I'm going to respond to that one. So that's number one. Okay, and here's another one. Could you please tell me what's going on with my order? And here's someone ordered a book, same type of deal, shipped the same time. It's the tracking is in there. Obviously, I've done my part. So what I like to do is when somebody doesn't, here's your tracking information. I'm gonna, here is your tracking information, and I'm gonna send that, but I'm also gonna send another what I've been sending out that I found. Let's see. Okay. I haven't seen nothing officially from Amazon. I mean, I could be wrong. I haven't looked through everything today yet. Because honestly, you're trying to fulfill orders, and as busy it is right now this time of the year, but I've read on USPS that USPS experienced an unprecedented package increases and limited employee availability to the impacts of COVID-19. We appreciate your patience and remain committed to delivering the holidays to you. Basically, it's not lost. USP is overwhelmed, as is FedEx and UPS. Obviously, the difference in USPS, it's run by the government, and FedEx and UPS are publicly owned corporations. So I copied and pasted that also. I mean, sometimes I'll send 2 or 3, kind of trying to. What I hope for, in all honesty, is that the customers will understand, and at the end of the day, and you guys could comment down below, and I hope what I'm going to say doesn't sound insensitive. Johnny getting a toy a day or 2 late is not going to affect, in my opinion, their Christmas. I mean, I know everybody, they pay for the service. I'm doing my part. Yesterday we shipped out, as you saw, it was, the snow doesn't stop us. We shipped out between UPS and the post office close to 100 packages. That was just on that load. When I came back home, we got together 17 more orders, 14 through the postal, 3 through UPS. And even though I had a day or 2 to ship those, I could have shipped them out today or shipped them out tomorrow, because typically, depending upon when the order falls, you have, so much time, and it's pretty reasonable. I mean, I always ship with Amazon within 12 hours. Unless it's something. I mean, if I get an order even at midnight, it's going out the next morning. I get up, or a lot of times I'm up at 2:00 in the morning getting it ready to send it out. So I try to be very conscientious. We're doing our part to get the packages out, but at the end of the day, I know some people say, "Oh, just give a $10 refund back" and stuff like that, but. Let's give an example. If you're selling a $15-20 book and you're making $3 or $4, you can't, if you're giving, if I give that customer $15-20 back, would just say, here's your $15-20. I mean, you do the math. That means the next 4 or 5 books I sell, I'm not going to make nothing. So this is the title of of the thumbnail. USPS shipping delays could cost Amazon millions, and it could. And I really see that happening. And basically, what happens is with priority mail, I'm covered up to $50, and then first class, I'm not sure what the dollar amount is, but with that being said, everything that I send through Amazon, I insure. There's a little button on there that you could put the declared value, and let's say the item, costs $7.80 to ship. It typically costs anywhere from 30 to 50 cents, then more to ship. Now, what I've been doing is I've been noticing I've tremendously have increased my deliveries using UPS, because I don't seem to see any delays using them. So it's costing a little bit more. Now, I live in Pennsylvania. If I'm shipping really within probably 5 or 6 local states, it's only like 30 or 40 cents. In some cases, it might be $2, but that's okay. As long as I'm still making a fair profit, I don't care, and that's fine. I'm seeing, as a reseller, and I do YouTube, I'm seeing that is a big common complaint, even with Mercari, with Poshmark, with eBay, with the online auctions. So Amazon is not alone. Now, what's going to happen is Amazon, basically, from what I understand, they will file they will pay the customer, and then they file a complaint with the post office, obviously to cover what has happened with the missing package. And so Amazon could cost millions, could cost the postal service millions too, at a time when they say they lose billions of dollars a year that they won't be able to afford. And I guess I've been hearing that people are out because of COVID-19, and we shipped packages back in April when it was going on, and was no problems. Another thing that I suspect is that a lot of vacation time and sick days are being used before the end of the year, because as with a lot of companies, or a lot of people that you work for, it's you use it or lose it. I know my local post office where I live in a suburbs of Pennsylvania, and it's where my address is. My post office, actually, that handles my mail here, is 17 miles away. But I have a post office 2 miles away in town, where I used to have a business in town, and that's the one I've used for 18 years. Where my business address is set up, because of, they don't deliver mail at that post office, that post office 5 miles away. So what's happening is we have a new postmaster, and if you watch one of my videos before, I kind of mentioned that they're getting overwhelmed. My son, I had actually surgery last week, so my son's been helping me take packages and get things out there. And he waited in line an hour the other day at the post office. And it's funny, because people will, oh my God, you still got all those. Well, no, because we're using scan sheets too. So we're doing our part. What's a scan sheet? Scan sheet basically is like a manifest of everything that needs to go out and shipped. And if there's 14 packages, 10 are priority, 4 are first class. It's one barcode that the post office is able to scan, and all they have to do is put the first class into a bag, priority into a bag, media into a bag. So it makes it that much easier. Now, the post office that is 4 miles away is bigger. It has more employees. So we have been conscientious that when we have our weekend sales and we go there Monday, we've been going to that post office. So we took 14 packages to the one that's local 2 miles away, but the one that's 5 miles away, they have a dock in the back, and they have more help. And so we took the 100, or roughly 100 packages to them yesterday. So now let me, I know, again, and I'm not sure if you guys can give me a thumbs up. I'm not sure what people are going to say. I'm not against, if we make a mistake, trust me, if we send something out, it's broken, and we packaged it wrong, hey, I understand. And we have to give, money back. That's part of doing business. I'm at a point, though, if you got 400 packages that went out that week, I can't refund. Let's say $3,000 worth of stuff. I mean, basically that would wipe me out. That could be the profit for the month. Now, this is why I pay insurance, and this is why we're paying for the service of the post office and stuff like that. And let me give you an idea. And I pulled it up here. Last week alone, my shipping services was $2,500. The week before it was $2,200. The week before it was $1,000, and 4 weeks ago. So in the last 30 days, I have paid out $6,350 in shipping costs between FedEx, UPS, and USPS. With that 6,000, 85% of it going to the post office. So we are paying for a service. Obviously, customer orders from us. They're paying for it because we sold them the product, and I get it. I do think we need to relax a little bit, and because what happens? Here's another thing. What happens if the post office or the government steps in and says, "Hey, we're not going to pay out no claims. You will get your stuff, but because of a catastrophic terrorism, weather, or something major going on like we are going with the pandemic, that they don't refund people because they have a disclaimer or a clause in there." You'll be all right. If you're not, obviously if you need medicines, that's a different story. And then you should be taking a different route or going through a pharmaceutical that can guarantee that you could get that item on time. But 95% of really what we don't need, Christmas Day, if someone gets it a day or two later, it's not a big deal. And I say that, and I know that sounds, I'm not trying to come off as cocky. I'm really trying to come off as being fair and how I feel about it. If I ordered something and everything that's going on, and I got it 2 days later because, I didn't get it Christmas, it's going to be all right. I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to, and trust me, I've ordered stuff from Amazon for 20 years, and sometimes you're like, I wanted it in 2 days, and you get it in 3 days. It happens. But let's two more. Order must be lost. Let me. I'm gonna. That was a response. I think they were refunded. So I don't know. People don't pay attention. Yeah, no, they were refunded. Here's a person that says it must be lost. So your item wasn't lost. You claimed that you used the wrong credit card, and we fully refunded you as the item wasn't shipped. Thank you for your time. So this is the back end of the customer service part of having to follow up, and they want you to follow up within a day. I follow up on all my the train of thought when you're kind of doing these, and I'm not going to edit all the couple ums out. It's what's not a big deal. It is what it is. But I think when you're doing video and talking to obviously no one here to interact with, you get a couple so I apologize for that. But here's another person. So let me tell you though, in the last 2 days, I have 15 messages. 15 messages is a lot. Now, I have shipped out. That's another thing is, let me just give me an idea of how many items I have shipped out. Like right now, it says I have 2 to ship out this morning, which is light because I had everything caught up, so I'm in good shape. And one is second ship by today, which is not a problem. And the other one is shipped from December 16th to December 17th. Now, the one paid for second day, so they will definitely get theirs. I'll use UPS. They will definitely get their item December 17th. and the other is shipped by December 16th to the 7th. So really, I mean, this was ordered 5 hours ago, and again, they're giving me 2 days. Now, this will go out today, and it says deliver by date December 21st to December 20th. And some people are like, oh, that's like it's written in stone. You promised that date. That's just an estimate. I don't think that's a firm, like, okay, and obviously it's out of even Amazon's hands that if the postal service is not doing their job. Now Amazon is, again, they're going to lose millions because they're going to pay out a lot. They're going to pay out a lot of, and luckily for me, and my argument is I paid the insurance. I'm covered. And then I'm going to have to fight with, and obviously I gotta, because why pay the insurance? Let me give you an idea how much insurance I've paid so far this year. I've paid at least $2,300 to $2,500 in insurance, and I've only had probably about 9 people said they didn't get their packages, and that's another thing is it shows delivered, and they side with the customer and they gave them their money back. But I eventually get my money back. But it's a matter of going back and forth with them to resolve the issue, which you shouldn't have to do. If you're paying the insurance and you could see it was delivered and we're doing our part, then we should be covered. So I apologize for the long-winded portion of this. I really want to explain to you what we're doing here. If you guys got any questions and want to comment below. I have shipped at least in the last 30 days. Let me tell you. Well, it was $6,250 as far as the shipping cost. And let me tell you how many packages that is. Well, it's 8,988. No, excuse me, 898 orders. So close to 900. Well, with the 2 today, it would be 900 orders in the last 30 days. This year, in the last 6 months, it's close to 2,000 orders, and in the last 365 days, it's about 6,700 orders. I'm rounding up a little bit, but so clearly, and I share that with you. I have the experience. It's not that I don't know what I'm doing. We're doing our part to. We want the business and we want to keep customers happy, but there's just some things that are out of our control. Now, I'm going to real quick while I have you guys on here. Here's a customer. Now they paid. Now this is nice because this is just here in Pennsylvania. They paid for shipping extra because they want it faster. That's the thing. If anyone's watching this or thinking about ordering from anything now, you might want to pay a little extra to get some of these guarantees that you're going to get your items because of the shipping delays. Now, this is great. UPS ground. The customer paid me $12 for shipping. I can USB ground. I don't lose no money. It's even better because they've paid a little extra, so I have a little bit of built into the price. I'm going to insure that actually UPS because it doesn't even change. I put in a declared value. I don't even have to pay extra because it's covered by UPS on that Amazon. There is no extra charge. I think it's covered up to $100. Don't quote me and stuff like that, but I think that's what that, because I remember the other day I shipped something for like $150, and then I saw like it added on an extra $3 to cover the extra additional cost in insurance. But this is how quick and easy it is, and you'll hear the label. I have a Dynamo 4XL printer here. I tear it off. There you go. It's ready. And all I got to do is, this is a knife. All I got to do is throw it in there and boom. And I'll drive right past the UPS. Our UPS, I don't know where you live at, but our UPS is not open on Sundays. I had checked another one that was a half an hour away, and they're not open too. Now this one, also I have another order here. I might as well just, I will get this ready, and I'm going to use UPS ground. It's only, well, it's the same price as at Priority. It must be another close West Virginia, so it's not going too far. And I'm going to get that shipped out today. So everything, even though this was ordered 5 hours ago, and it says I have 2 days to ship that, it doesn't matter. I'm going to get it shipped out today because I like to stay ahead of it. I don't like to, the most orders I've ever done in a day is 275 back in April. So I have experience doing this and have done a lot of shipping and stuff like that. So I hope this gives you an idea. I don't know if you're a stockholder or not, if this is going to affect Amazon stock. And I'm just hoping that I wish everyone happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Let's have a little patience together. Obviously, if you don't get it after a certain mile, then you're going to get your money. Everybody who orders from Amazon and eBay is protected, so you're not going to be out the money. What's going to happen? Honestly, there's going to be a lot of people that get money, and the package will come in probably a week later, and Amazon's going to tell them to keep it. There's where then Amazon is going to have a difficult time filing a claim with the Postal Service, because the Postal Service is going to show it's delivered and they're going to deny Amazon's claim. So again, this could cost millions of dollars either way this goes. So thanks again. I appreciate you guys. 2020 has been a rough year, packaging and stuff like that, and online commerce has really boomed and stuff like that. It's good for people like me, but comes along with these type of headaches and what's involved in it. So if you guys give me thumbs up, I greatly appreciate it. I am Patdees, and I'll see you again.